Hello, Deeper Madness here, back for some more Pokemon cards. As I promised last night on my Tumblr, I've got my trade binder out, ready to actually do some trading with my cards. What I've got here is mainly, in fact entirely, from Boundaries Crossed and Dragons Exalted. What I've done is I've separated it out, so all of my holographic cards are on one page, they're combined. Then all of the rare cards from both sets are also combined, although again I've got one of each from each there. But what I've done is I've then separated out the uncommon cards, so they're on different sets. So all of the uncommon cards from Dragons Exalted are together, then all of the uncommon cards from Boundaries Crossed are after that, and the same again with the common cards. So hopefully, he says, it should be a lot easier to go through them. Let's get started. On the top page here we have holographic Vileplume, Dusknoir and Scolipede. Let's quickly show the holographic thing for you there. There you go. Ooh. I then have two Crustle. I'm not quite sure why I've got two, but if you need one, I'm your man. I also have a Hydreigon. I'm a bit dubious about whether or not I should trade this just yet. It's the only Dragons Exalted double holo that I've got, but if I was to make a dark deck, it's a card that I'd really like in there. On the other hand, if anybody's got a card that they really need to trade or want to trade, and they really need this card, just send me a message and I'd be quite happy to trade or set up some sort of negotiation of some sort. Now this is the more interesting page. I have two Landorus EX cards here, as you can see. Let's see if I can quickly catch the light on them. There you go, aren't they pretty? He says. I also have three Ace Spec cards. Now, I'm not quite sure what the going rate for trading is on these. Obviously it's going to be EX for the EX cards, but Ace Specs, again, they're cards that I'd really like to use in a deck if I was going to make one. But at the same time, they are quite valuable, fairly rare. Not quite sure what the rarity is. I think it's either is it super rare or I don't know. But again, if somebody really wants one, send me a message and I'll set up some sort of negotiation and see what we can do. Moving on to the rare cards, I have a lot of Bellossom. This actually extends beyond just these cards because I also have two reverse holo Bellossom cards. I'm not actually trading the reverse holo cards just yet because they're quite nice, and you know, I've just sentimental value, I suppose. I also have three Shaymin cards. Shaymin's actually quite a good card. That Call for Family is very useful to getting other cards out on the bench. I've also got a Lilligant, a Camerupt, two Camerupts I think. There we go. A Victini, Jellicent, two of them. A Keldeo. Now this isn't the holographic Keldeo or the EX one. This is the normal rare version that you get in the main set. We have Grumpig, two Toxicroak, three Musharna, right there, a Swoobat, I have a white Kyurem. Now this is again another Boundaries Crossed card. I'm not all that bothered about trading this one because it's quite a hard card to play with the different types. At the same time, this actually would play quite well with the Shaymin card. But anyway, if anyone needs one, it's there. Unpheasant, Floatzel, and there's Jumpluff from Dragons Exalted, the only Dragons card I think I have that's rare for trade. Moving on to the uncommons, these are all from Dragons. I have Skiploon, Silcoon, and Roserade. I don't know why I couldn't read that for a second. Maractus, Celio, Floatzel. Why did I read Floatzel twice? Oh, I must have read it through the page. Never mind. Palpitoad, Fluffy, Boldore. Then we have Throw and Sock, Durant, Vigoroth, Swablu, Bibarel, Ordino and Giant Cape. And then, oh, never mind, I put the uncommon cards next. Forget what I said before. Hoppip, Wurmple, Nincada, Rosalia, Fungus, Vulpix, always like that card, Magmar, Spheal and Buizel. Sorry if I'm going too quickly, I'm running out on time. I think. Timpole, Electrike, both types if you need them, and again both types of Drifloon. I then have Trubbish, Gothita and Golett, Cubone if that would like to focus for me, there you go. Nosepass, Baltoy, Roggenrola, Murkrow, Houndour, Stunky, Aron, Apom, Slackoth, and lastly Minchinko, or Mincinko, or it should be Minchinko, shouldn't it? I've never heard the name pronounced outside of reading it. Uncommon cards for Boundaries Crossed. Gloom, Heracross. I've got quite a few Heracross. I think I've got 8 copies of that overall, so I've got about 6 to trade. Servine, Petlil, Charmeleon, Pignite, Darmanitan. I actually have quite a few Darmanitan cards and 2 reverse hollow ones if anyone needs one. Wartortle, Golduck. Apologies if the camera's flipped at all during this, it has a tendency to be quite flip happy. Azumarill, Delibird. Again, Delibird I have quite a few of those for some reason, despite being an uncommon card. Derwot, Swanna, Cryogonal, Electrode, Wobbuffet, I'm not doing the impression, Dusclops, Croagunk. Sorry about the focus flipping in and out, it's not quite, it's the light changing as I lean over because the light's behind me. Munna, Whirlipede, Gothorita, Sandslash, Mienfoo. I think I have both Mienfoo cards. Mienshao, Mandibuzz, and both Skarmory cards. They're quite nice as Skarmory cards. Clink, Vibrava. I have quite a few Vibrava cards. Raticate, Farfetch'd, and Snorlax. Again, Snorlax is a very common card. I think I've got 3 reverse hollows of that now as well. Delcatty, Lopunny, Watchog, Herdia, and Tranquil. I then have the trainer cards here: Aspertia City Gym, Great Ball, Hugh, Rocky Helmet, Skylar, and Town Map. And lastly, the uncommon cards: Oddish, Tangela, Scyther, Snivy, Cottony, Charmander, Numel, Tepig, there, come on focus, and Darumaka. We're getting there, don't worry. Squirtle, Psyduck, both types, if anyone needs both types. I'm not big fans of that card. I don't expect to trade too many of these because they're common. Marill, Oshawott, Ducklet, Frillish, Pikachu. I actually have a reverse hollow of that as well, I think. Voltorb, Electabuzz, Chinchou, Blitzel. Blitzel's adorable, by the way. Get a shot of that. Look at him. Oh. If it would focus for me. It will focus for me. You will focus for me. It won't focus for me. It's going to be difficult. I bet it will if I go on to Spoink. Look at that right away. Let's sneak you back. There you go. Okay. Spoink, Duskull, the other Croagunk. I told you I had it here somewhere. Woobat, Venipede, and the other Gothita. Not to be confused with the Dragons Exalted, but I do have both. Sandshrew, sorry, Gligar, Makuhita, is it? Makuhita, the sumo one. Trapinch, Dwebble, the other Mienfoo, as I said, Purloin, Vullaby, Rattata, Meowth, Togepi, Dunsparce, Tailo, Skitty, and Spinder, Buneary, Patrat. I've got so many Patrat cards, and Lillipup. Nearly done. Pidove. I actually have so many Pidove now I could repopulate Trafalgar Square. Energy Search, Pokeball, and lastly the Potion and Switch. And that's pretty much it. Let me know at all. Email me either through my Tumblr or through... Let's go back to the holographic cards. You've got something nice to look at while I blather on. Ooh, reverse hollows. Don't want to sneak a look at them, do you? There's the Pikachu, as I said. There we go. What was I saying? Yeah, either message me through Tumblr or through YouTube or whatever other means you find. If you're interested, just drop me a message and we'll sort something out. Obviously, international trading is going to be a bit difficult because it's going to cost a lot to send them. All of my cards, if I will post them, will be properly packaged to be surrounded in card and plastic covers and everything, just to make sure they're safe. If you're trading from the UK, that's fine. I don't mind. Hope to hear from you soon, and I hope I've got something you need. See ya.